Good people, I hope everyone is doing okay out there. Welcome to my channel, guys. The story that I want to talk about today is it hits very close to home to me. Like I don't know how to explain this, but it affected me in a, like, just a little bit, you understand, because I was like, you hear such stories like this, like literally more and more these days, and it's going crazy. Like, people are just, I don't know what is happening out there. I don't know what is with the wind. I don't know what is with the waters that is making people do crazy things like this, you understand. So there's a 16-month-old baby who died of dehydration, you understand. So what had happened was, this woman, the mother of the baby, she literally went on a vacation for 10 days, leaving her 16-month-old child by herself. There was no babysitter in the house. There was nobody who was gonna come to check up on the child. She didn't make any plans whatsoever so that the child can be taken care of. Yeah, now she just packed everything and decided to go on a vacation like nothing happened. I don't know if maybe she waited for the baby to sleep. Like, literally, there was not much on this story, because this story is just so twisted and crazy. Because how can you, as a mother, leave your, basically this child is barely 2 years old, you understand. 16 months is still very little. So the child ended up dying of dehydration. It was a mess. The child was dirty because obviously the diaper was not getting changed, and this woman just out there enjoying her life. She didn't even call maybe family members or close friends and whatnot to go and check up on the baby, or like maybe she forgot or something, you understand. She was like, I'm just gonna go on vacation and enjoy myself. The rest I will see when I come back. I don't know if she was hoping to come back and the baby will still be alive. Like, literally, I don't know like what was happening in her mind. Like, it's a shock. It's a shock. How can you go on like for 10 days? When you're a mother, like especially a mother to such a young baby, to even go for hours or even a day, you just going to be asking yourself like what is happening and whatnot. And for her to just live for literally 10 days and not be worried about anything, not even make phone calls for somebody to just go, and for her to see that she can afford the help, she can afford for somebody to take off the baby while she's there, because she had money to go on these trips, you understand. She paid for herself. It's not like somebody was sponsoring her or maybe a place or something. She paid for herself to go on these vacations. So obviously she could pay a few thousand, like even if it's 1,000 rand, somebody was going to be okay, you understand. Somebody was going to be okay to take care of the baby. I mean, $1,000, guys. This story is not a South African story, but these things, they are happening all over the world. Like, you hear different stories like this every day. I don't know if maybe it's depression, and I don't know, man. I don't know what is happening with mothers these days. It's just getting crazy. And for me, it's something that I understand, because even for me, like, I do get in my own world and I'm like, I am done. I am tired. And you know, like these days when the crazy thing is these days, man, like when you have a baby, it's crazy because you meet somebody, you like each other, you know what you want and whatnot, and you get pregnant. And the crazy thing is that after having a baby, the whole responsibility of having a baby and everything of and raising the baby, taking care of the baby financially, physically, is all gonna rest on you as a mother. Like, the father's not gonna do anything about it. The father is not going to be even bothered about it, you understand? Because imagine if this woman, like, she was okay, she was in good terms with the father of her baby, she was obviously going to speak to the guy like, okay, I feel like I need a breather, I feel like I need a break, let me go somewhere so that I can take off my mind, because I'm going crazy, I feel like I'm getting depressed and I feel like I'm not okay mentally, understand? It's okay to go and take a break, but these days it's very hard. And the worst thing is that the neighbors, they were like, oh, if she had told us and asked us to take off the baby, we're gonna do that, we're gonna take off the baby for her, which is a lie. We all know that is a lie. Like, nobody was gonna do that. Let's be honest, nobody was gonna do that. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, give me your baby for 10 days, I'm gonna take care of it. No, now, because they know what is happening, they know like the damage that this woman has caused and whatnot, now they're gonna come out feeling like, or talking as if they were gonna do something about it. We all know they were not gonna do anything about it, you understand? So it's just crazy that saying where they were like, it takes a village to raise a child. It really, these days, it doesn't take a village at all. The village is you. You are the village. Nobody's gonna come and assist you in any way, and which is even crazier, because people get more, even when you are depressed, like there's nobody who's gonna come and help you. Especially if when now you are a single mother, you are stressed that the father's not helping, you are stressed about everything, you can't even take a break. So I'm sure since the whole time she didn't even get time to even take a break, because nobody's gonna come and say like, okay, let me just help you for like a day, go out there and relax and just listen to yourself and whatnot. Nobody's doing that these days. Let's be honest. You have a baby, and if the father decides to slice her, the father decides to run, it's all up to you. It's all in your hands. So when you have to, whether you're tired or not, there's no village these days. All they say is like, oh, if she had asked for help, I was gonna help. Meanwhile, they know very well that they were not gonna help. Let's be honest, guys. So for me, like the story, when I saw it, I was just so heartbroken. Like the pain, the suffering that single mothers go through. I am not saying what she did was okay. I understand what she did was very wrong, and for her to be arrested when she came back and whatnot from the vacation, I understand she deserved to be arrested and whatnot. But for me, looking at it like from a single mother's perspective, like it's something that is crazy, and it's something that a lot of people, they don't really talk about, because being a mother is hard, guys. Being a mother is hard. And you know, there's sometimes where you feel like, no, I don't want to have a child. I feel like if you ever in a situation where you like you don't want to have a child, don't allow anyone to come and make you think otherwise, make you believe that, oh, it's okay, we can have a child. Because at the end of the day, you are going to be left alone, and this nigga is going to be gone. You understand? You're going to be thinking of ways where you can get rid of the baby. Some mothers, they end up hating their kids because they can't stand the pain. Some mothers go for years and years and years, they don't even heal. They even die in their deathbed, they're still angry at the baby dead. And it's something that is understandable, guys. Me, I understand. Before this thing happened to me, like I didn't understand, like, how can a mother hate her own baby? Like for me, it would be something that is, you understand, like how can you neglect your baby? How can you neglect your baby? How can you hate your baby? How can you leave your baby and go out there and live your life? But the truth is, guys, being a mother is hard. It takes courage, and there's no village that is going to help you. Everybody's busy with their own thing, and they just look at you, they be like, okay, you brought this on yourself, deal with it yourself. Like, we're not gonna help you. And physically you're going to be drained, emotionally you're going to be drained. And especially if when you are the kind of person that takes time to heal from these things, if you are dealing with depression, if you feel like you are mentally unstable, and it takes time for you to be back to your normal self, you understand, like you're gonna end up doing such things where you're gonna abandon your kids, where you're gonna neglect your kids, where you're not even gonna care. You're gonna be like, okay, now it's my time for me to go out there and pamper myself and the baby. I will worry about the baby when I come back. You understand? So now you are in jail and nothing is happening for you. Your life is over. At the same time, you're going to be depressed, more depressed, because you just killed your own baby. But it's just a mess, guys. Like being a single mother is hard, guys. Like the depression, the things that people are going through is a lot. There's also a story, I think there's a story similar to this one, but that one left the baby for like 3 days. This story happened in I think it was in the UK. This girl, she left to go and party for the whole weekend. When she came back, the baby was dead, obviously, because the baby is not getting any food, the baby is not getting any milk, the baby, you understand, nobody's changing the baby and whatnot. Like it's just a mess. So obviously the baby is going to die. You understand, kids are not like us, guys. So it's just crazy. Like these stories are crazy, guys. Like that is why Mina, I hate absent fathers. Like Mina, I hate deadbeat fathers. Like if when you are a guy, you have a child and you're not helping physically or financially or in any way in your child's life, I just know out there that Mina, I hate you. Just know out there that Mina, I hate you. Don't even involve yourself in my life, because I do not care about you. If you can do something like that, because guys, if you've never been in this kind of situation, or you've never been, you understand, you're never gonna understand. You are not going to understand. That is why, like, some mothers, they even decide to just take their kids to the orphanage because they cannot handle it. They cannot handle the pain. It's way too painful. Some mothers, they even put up like their babies for adoption, because they cannot. It's not because like they are not enough and whatnot, but emotionally they feel like, I am not strong enough for this thing, I am going through a lot, I cannot deal with this thing. It's not the right thing. But if you are like, if I'm not capable of raising this child, like, let me not do something that is gonna end up causing my baby's life, maybe killing my baby and whatnot. Because some people just feel like, I cannot do this, it's better for me to finish my baby's life and just be done with this whole thing because I cannot deal with it. You understand? So guys, anyway, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm gonna come back with more videos and